Hey, what's going on guys? It's Paper here with another Marvel Snap deck video. In this video, I'm going to do just a quick breakdown of my Cannonball deck, the deck I've been using to climb in the top 10% of Infinite. I got to about rank 1300 with this deck in about 50 games with about a 60% win rate. This deck was really solid against a lot of meta decks. We were beating Discard and Thanos pretty consistently, and just the fact that we can lock stuff down was really helping us. So I think Cannonball is actually a decent card. He's a 5/8 that moves the highest power card on your opponent's side of this location, and if it can't move, it gets destroyed. So it's actually like really strong. The 8 power, people are saying maybe he needs buffed in power, but I don't think he does. If you're getting rid of the highest power card on your opponent's side of the board, you're getting way more than 8 power value out of a 5-cost card. Like, we're getting frequently at least 15 power out of 5 costs, which is more than any other 5 costs in the game. And it's just a really solid card in my opinion. We are running this with both Professor X and Doc Ock to lock down locations. I think those are two majorly important cards to be running with Cannonball. I don't think you can really run Cannonball consistently without at least one of these cards. I don't think junk is the right idea. I'm more so interested in these kind of situations with location lockdowns out of Professor X and Doc Ock. So without going too deep into detail, I'll talk about a couple of the cards and my decisions behind them. We have Ghost Spider in this deck because Ghost Spider is great with Doc Ock. It's one of my favorite combos in the game. You Doc Ock a location, you pull 4 cards out of their hand, and then if you decide you can't win that location with the cards you have in your hand, Ghost Spider the Doc Ock to a different location, 12 power swing to that location, and it's just actually a pretty solid combo. It's one of my favorites in the entire game. We have Forge that can create asymmetrical situations with our own Jeff. If our opponent's running Jeff and they can potentially beat us in Professor X with their Jeff, we have a Forge Jeff which can help. Forge into Hope Summers is great as well. Forge into Professor X is also good. There's so many different things that you can do with Forge. It also helps that a lot of the cards in this deck are X-Men, so he's also adding an additional power to everybody else. If we have at least 4 X-Men. So that's one consideration with this deck. We might change the deck slightly once the X-Men buff goes away, but this is what I've been running with it, and it's been working out pretty well. Rogue is probably the most replaceable card in this list. She's not necessarily a required card here. We're using it to counter things like our opponents having Zabu if they're running a Zabu deck for some reason right now. Soulstone on Thanos is a great card to hit. We have Devil Dinos that are frequently hit by Rogue. There's a lot of different cards that Rogue can hit. She's an X-Men as well, so that kind of just adds to it, but Rogue's a really solid card right now, and I do think it's probably the most replaceable card in this list. Black Widow's great to give our opponent a required -1 card that they need to play. Hope Summers helps us with the ramp as well as wave. Hope Summers lets us play bigger plays on turn 6, which is really important when our turn 6 frequently includes a 5 cost as one of the cards we're playing. And then Professor X and Doc Ock, we've already talked about. Those cards are just good for clogging locations or locking them up completely, making Cannonball's effect a little bit more important and a lot more usable. So I think Cannonball actually is a pretty great card. I had a lot of fun with this deck. Like I said, 60% win rate in 50 games is nothing to scoff at. I do really think that Cannonball is going to be a good card going forward. It's just going to take a little bit of time for people to figure out the decks that are good with him. I might make another Cannonball video sometime next week just to give you guys my final kind of deck build that I've been working on for the entire week. I'm going to be experimenting throughout the week with this list and seeing where it takes me. So if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe here on YouTube. If you'd like to watch my gameplay live, I stream on twitch.tv/paper with 2 R's, and that's on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So stop by, give me a follow there if you'd like to watch content live. And thanks for watching this video. It really means a lot, all the continued support on my return to YouTube. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, just let me know below in the comments. So without further ado, let's go into the gameplay. And as always, good luck snapping. And it's like, all right, this is a good card now. I think actually having to think about the card has broken some people. Yeah, and Clog is a very difficult deck to play. He's playing Thanos, he's got like Hellas, I'm fine with it. I think Rogue is a weak point in this deck, yeah, that's fine. Okay, we get to play turn 2 Black Widow. It's pretty solid. We have Prio, so we always We always get that. If we wave, he just plays like blob on Kiln. Wow. He definitely just plays like blob on the right now. He has 6 energy. I want to X mid, but he's played Space Stone. Like, that seems like a good play, but he's played Space Stone, so like he's gonna move something. So now we have to get Jeff. If he has Jeff, he just deserves it. Okay. Well, he just killed his Hope Summers. Nice. Yeah, that play doesn't really ever win him the game. Yeah, Ghost Spider's pretty clutch. I want to play Doc Ock on a different lane than the left lane and then pull him over if I get both of those cards. Oh, okay. Well, the game has different plans for us, I guess. Cameras with a huge delay. Does it? It doesn't look like it does. You might want to refresh this stream. I've been having some bitrate troubles, so that might be contributing. Yeah, it just might be the video being laggy and weird from the bitrate issues. I don't think it's a problem with my stream, but it could be. Could very well be. Okay, so he's playing a turn 5 this turn, so we have to be careful for Professor X. So we just play Rogue on the left. He wouldn't play Professor X here, though, because of Jeff, right? If we play Kitty there, we can always move the Jeff over. And this is only if this is in fact for a Professor X play. We would have to hope that we'd steal the Soul Stone instead of Professor X. But the Psylocke is makes things pretty obvious, I think. Give me the soul stone, baby. Thank you. Cannonball here moves the Mockingbird out. Well, destroys the Mockingbird because it can't move. Jeff left guarantees us the left because he can't put 2 Jeffs over there. And we have to keep Crown City winning because we need that buff. So we just have to contest the left with our Jeff. He can play 2 Jeffs on the right now. He can move that one and play another one on the right and then still play Mockingbird middle. So you might think I just have Eliath though and just leave. Technically, if I were to Eliath, I would need to... Yeah, okay. This could be a blob. The blob wouldn't beat us. Yep. I'm not playing on my alt account at the same time. That's impossible. Will they reimagine the booster system at some point? Seems onerous to upgrade cards when you have a large collection. Yeah. Well, they want to implement the booster vats that they announced, but who knows when that's going to actually happen. So in this game, we just mirror where they play Craven. That kitty's unplayable, actually. Like, we can never play this card now. Okay, nice. You can have the extra energy. I don't really care about it. Black Widow is extremely oppressive on Sinister London. It's like, it's so oppressive. It's really bad for him.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Fine with that. We're going to forge the next card that we play, which could just be Professor X. I figured he was going to play Polaris. Like, I actually figured that that would happen. But since Polaris gets copied, we still get our location. Look, and now we're going to win Castle Blackstone. Give me Doc Ock here. We have Prio. I think the Professor X just wins us the game. Yep. Can't lose to Elias. We win against any big card that they play. Goodbye. So easy, dude.
Victory.
So freaking easy. And it's really just the core of Professor X and Cannonball with flexible cards like Jeff and Kitty Pryde. But I can play it on my Steam Deck, which is nice. Like you can do remote play on your PS5 through an app on the Steam Deck. So I can sit in bed and play at 60 FPS on my Steam Deck. It's really, really nice. Oddly enough, whenever I play against Thanos, I feel more confident. We Doc Ock next turn. We Doc Ock middle, Ghost Spider right. Get the Doc into there. We beat a Vision. We can also Cannonball the Vision on the last turn, but that's not good. Yeah, the problem is our Cannonball is unplayable because of this location. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what he does here. This is a really good play. It's a really solid play. Oh, we also have Jeff for Luke's bar. He's snapping. I wonder if... No, there's no energy ramp. He can't play... Unless he top-decked Professor X from Time Stone. That would be crazy. But we beat that play as well. Unless it's Professor X right. Oh. Haha! Get owned. Get owned. Get actually owned. All right. Now play an honest game, please. All right, play Blob on the right. Play Blob on the right. Please play Blob on the right. Blob can't die anymore. Yeah, we got answers. We got answers. We'll have 9 energy. We can play Kitty Rogue Cannonball. We should have played this on the right, actually. The more I look at this, we should have played this on the right. Oh. I could steal Blob's ongoing. The thing is, he's gonna fill up the board. Is it just Elias? Because if it's not Eliath, then this wins. If it's not Eliath, So here's the other thing. Rogue, Steel Chimera, Cannonball, the Blob. It's a 50-50 on the Rogue. Because otherwise we die to Eliath. It's almost always Eliath. But if it's Eliath... See, here's the thing. If it's Eliath... No. Because, okay. So let's think about this. If it's Eliath, we can do... Jeff. Jeff ties with it. Magcheeto. Oh, baby. Let's go. Do we even have enough to win, though? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's fucking go, dude. Holy shit. That is Cannonball.